Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Woodland Stamper channel. This is Diane coming to you from Rochester, New York. Well, there's a lot going on in the world. I'm praying every day, and I know we're all going to get through this, but I'm going to bring you another video on a card I made. It's so cute. I love it. It's to celebrate Easter, so hopefully let's say lots of prayers and keep our fingers crossed that maybe by Easter things will be much better in the world and our country, and we will go back to some kind of normalcy. But anyhow, today I have a new Hostess Code for you, and I want you to know I appreciate your business so much. When you order a $50 order, celebration is still going on, so you will get a free product, and you can find those products on the Stampin'Up.com website, and you can place the order there. And if you place it with my Hostess Code, then I'm going to send you this card as a thank you. And I'll open it up so you could see it. It says Happy Easter. It's a fun fold and a nice design. I just love it. And I'm going to show you how to make that today if you happen to have the supplies already. Now my supplies are limited, so I will be sending this card out as a thank you with the $50 order used with my Hostess Code. And I will send this card as long as supplies last. But when they do go, you will get a thank you from me. It might not be this card if the supplies are gone, but it will be something else. So let's get started on how to make this card. First of all, I took the Please This Punch designer series paper that is available right now at a cost. It's not a free item, but it's only available to the end of March. And this is great. It uses 4 of our punches that we currently have. And this is the duo heart punch you can use with this sheet. But on the other side is a beautiful pale pink plaid, and I use this on the card. Some of the other products I used on it was the polka dot tulle ribbon and the crinkled seam binding ribbon. Now I do have to tell you, because of what's going on today, some of our products are on back order, but don't fear, put your order in. As soon as they get them in, they will ship out to you. I'm also using the mini dimensionals and the tear tape of ours. It's wonderful. Okay, what else did I use? This is the stamp set we're featuring, the Welcome Easter. It has all these pictures on it and these beautiful words. So we're using that. We're also using the rectangle stitch dies, and the one I used from this is the second biggest one of the rectangles of the smaller set, and that was for the words Happy Easter. I also used the stitch shape dies. I used the largest square and the second largest square. Okay, so put those back, and then I also use the textured basket weave embossing folder. I love this. So I'm going to show you how that all went together. So here are our pieces. So I took Blushing Bride and I cut 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. And I embossed this with the basket weave embossing folder. Then I also cut a piece of Blushing Bride, and this is 11 inches by 2 1/4, scored in half. So that'd be scored at 5 1/2. So that's going to go right around this, and I used the multi-purpose glue, liquid glue. It's great. So I put the glue here, I adhered the basket weave piece of cardstock right onto there. We close that. Now this one is a piece of designer series paper, the Please This Punch. I showed you that. This is 5 1/4 by 2 inches, and I also ran this through the embossing folder, the basket weave. So you're going to adhere that right down in the front. And then I cut out of Blushing Bride, the largest square I showed you. And you're going to put some glue on the bottom of that only, and that's going to be adhered right there in the front. Then I stamped the bunny rabbit on that other piece of white cardstock using the second largest square from the Stitch Shapes. And I colored him in with the blends. And the blends I used was light petal pink for his feet, his little chest and ears. And I also used the light and dark crumb cake to do some shading in there. Let me see if I could let you see that. Okay, let me stop it from shaking. So see how I use some dark crumb cake by the lines of the rabbit and around the sides of his face. And then I colored it all in with the light crumb cake. So it came out pretty good, I think. So this is going to be adhered right here on top. So what do we have left? We have this piece here, a white piece of cardstock, and that is 3 inches. Nope, I take that back. Where is my white? Well, it's basically the same size of the designer series paper. So it's 5 1/4 by 2. So when you open this up, this is going to get adhered right down here. And then I stamped the words from the stamp set, Happy Easter, on that stitched rectangle. And that goes right there. You adhere it down. Now if you don't want to do this part, you could stamp the Happy Easter right on this piece of cardstock, but this kind of ensures that you get a nice straight setting for the words, because you might end up having it crooked on the actual piece. So then that's going to close, and this is all adhered. Let me put it back together. I'm going to put this together actually with the adhesives off of camera so I can make sure I get it all really straight. Now I do have another piece, and those ribbons I showed you, the polka dot tulle and the crinkled seam binding, I used 2 pieces, one of each, about 9 inches long, and I made a double bow. And that, I used the tear and tape, a small piece of it like that. And I put the tear and tape right here, peel off that cover, and then you stick it right down there. Because you can use glue dots, but I find the glue dots don't always hold it over time. But this tear and tape is very strong, and it holds your ribbon there very securely. So that's my show and tell for today. And here's the finished product. So again, if you place an order by midnight tomorrow, so that's March 18th, and you use my hostess code, you go to Stampin'Up.com, I will send you this card as a thank you. And if we do run out of these, because my supplies are limited, you will get another card as a thank you. And I appreciate your support and your business so much. It keeps me going with this craft, and if it weren't for this craft, I'm really not quite sure how I would be spending my days with what's going on. I mean, the gym is closed. Really, everything is closed except basic necessities, and we're kind of isolated from each other, so this is a great way to pass the time. But be assured, I am praying every day, as I hope many of you are, and we're going to get through this. I know we're going to get through this. So I'm going to keep sharing my craft with you, and I hope this, puts a smile on your face for today, and go out and have fun and do what you love doing around your home. Because we can't go too far, can we? Okay, until next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.